Hello and welcome to Hot and Spicy. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to get Zaalouk. Contrary to its name, however, Zaalouk has nothing whatsoever to do with appearance and is actually, rather ironically, a rather humble Moroccan salad made from very simple core ingredients of aubergines and tomatoes. Zaalouk is also made up from the typical Middle Eastern additions of olive oil and various spices which give the tomatoey dish a kick that Westerners might not be expecting. Believe it or not, Zaalouk is actually a type of salad that is commonly served with a slice of lemon for extra freshness. It can be used as a side dish to accompany another meal or even be eaten as a snack. Today Kamal is going to be somewhere outside of London teaching us how to make this dish. I wonder where he's gotten to.
Do you think you know who I am? Then guess again. I'm in the heart of Windsor, joined with my special guest chef, Ben. I know this dish can be cooked, Iranians also eat it, but in a very different way, and people mix it up with baba ganoush.
Yeah, there's different style. You have the baba ganoush, for instance, that's just grilled aubergine with tahina and labna and olive oil.
Okay.
And then the Iranian, they do a similar thing as well. But this is
a Moroccan
this is Moroccan one.
To make this recipe, you will need 2 aubergines, 1 bowl of black olives, 3 fresh tomatoes, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, some salt, pepper, ground cumin and some garlic cloves.
So let's start.
Okay, we take the...
You lead the way?
Grill the aubergine. The aubergine has to be grilled, become nice and soft, because if you lose the flavor, there is not much left. So make it like this way, this is nicely
and for viewers at home, they could just put that into a pan and just
You can put it on if you have a grill at home, or if you have a barbecue, in the summer do it on the barbecue, or if you don't have, you can go straight away and put it on the fire here, like for instance like this, you can do it like that.
Okay.
There is always a solution. Okay, you can do it like that on the fire.
Sure.
But make sure don't overcook it. If you overcook it, you lose the flesh inside.
Okay, so you can just put it straight, no need for no pan, nothing, just put it straight onto
That's it. Or the other option, you can put it in your oven.
Okay.
Make sure the oven is nice and hot and you do it, and you keep an eye on it.
Sure.
But this is what it gives you that smoky flavor.
This is a more effective way.
More effective, when you have that nice smoky flavor.
Because I can smell it right now.
That's it. If you put in the oven, you don't get that flavor. But here you do.
Okay.
Okay, now it's ready. We take it and we go and peel it. Be careful, it's quite hot. So let's peel. You can cut this like that.
Okay.
And you cut this like that, to get rid of that, and you start peeling it. It's too hot, you see how the flesh is nice.
Yeah.
See how it is?
Oh, look at it.
Because if you overcook it, you won't see this flesh. You lose all that flesh and it shrinks.
Not to overcook it.
Not overcook it, because it shrinks. And as the aubergine in the winter, they're very expensive.
Yeah.
You have to save on that.
Okay.
So
that's a little saving tip for our viewers at home.
And smell that flavor. If you put it in the oven, you don't get that flavor.
So that's why.
Yeah, it's always on an open fire or on the grill or a barbecue.
Sure.
You have the options.
So what do we do now?
We do now, this is, we take it, we clear it completely. We chop it on our chopping board.
Okay.
This we have fresh tomatoes.
Sure.
That we dice, then we put it in RoboCook with some garlic, fresh garlic.
Yeah.
And
we're always using garlic. Middle Eastern love garlic.
Garlic is fantastic. Garlic, fantastic. Garlic and onion are the...
You can never go wrong with garlic.
Wrong with that.
So chopping these up, how would you chop them up?
You chop them with a large knife.
Okay.
You use a large knife and you chop them really nice.
Small bits?
Small bits.
Okay.
And then you chop this, you fry them with the garlic on your saucepan with olive oil. You add your ingredients, black pepper, cumin, salt, and tomato paste. When this becomes nicely lean, nice and thick, you add your aubergines. And you cook them for about 15 to 20 minutes. When really the aubergine, they absorb all that sauce.
Sure.
And that's it, becomes really nice and thick. And that's when they're ready. The nice thing about this Zaalouk, you can eat it hot or cold. So you can warm it up in the microwave or you can warm it up in the saucepan.
So, but what do you prefer?
Personally, I like it cold. Because you can put it on a piece of bread and eat it.
And just,
And that's it.
Sure.
But if you prefer it hot, you can warm it up. So you have the options.
It's a preference of people.
On the other hand, the baba ganoush or the Iranian dish of the aubergine, you cannot eat them hot.
Hot.
Just cold.
Cold messes.
Okay. And the, like you said yourself, the Zaalouk, you can serve it in the mezz as well.
So now you're cutting up the tomatoes.
This is our garlic.
Okay,
You have to cut it very, very fine.
sure.
Okay. I prefer the garlic like this because it gives the flavor. Some people, they,
I know some people-
yeah, this gives the flavor because this, when you cook it, really it melts with the tomato.
Sure.
Okay, and it gives that flavor. Otherwise, you lose the flavor of the garlic, and it's not really worth
Of course, yeah, I
Okay?
understand.
So that's ready. We put some olive oil in our pan.
Okay.
Tomato paste. Our cumin, salt.
So how much salt and cumin do you put in the pot?
The cumin is quite a lot because they have to get that taste of the cumin. But the
Okay.
salt and pepper to your taste.
Sure. And that's pepper right now.
That's pepper, black pepper. I use black pepper because it's much better, it gives it better taste.
Better taste, yeah. And you're stirring that all up together.
All that together. When you see the fresh tomato start cooking,
Sure.
okay, we add just a little bit of water. Okay, and we let it cook. I prepare my aubergine here, and this is how it's done. See how the flesh
Yeah.
is nice and ready.
You're going to cut that in small pieces.
Small pieces. That's how it is. So do remember, not overcook it, otherwise you won't have that flesh. You
course,
have
yeah.
half the amount if you overcook it.
Sure, sure,
Okay.
sure, sure, sure.
And that's it. Now we add this to our sauce. And we stir it. You can add a little bit of chili powder if you want to.
And what would that do?
Okay, give it a bit of color.
Okay.
But that, to my liking, it's okay. That's
Okay.
the color I like.
With the chili powder, it's optional.
Optional.
Okay.
Okay. The whole thing altogether cooks for about half an hour, and you got the dish. Between grilling the aubergine, doing this, doing that, it's half an hour.
And with a lot of Middle Eastern and South, North African dishes, it's
Yeah.
very healthy. It's a lot of color, a lot of flavor.
Every dish, 19, I could say 99% of the North African Middle East dishes are healthy.
Yeah,
But you have to take it in moderation.
of course,
Okay.
of course.
The thing is that a lot of, you have to cut on salt. Salt is
'Cause
not very healthy.
We do use a lot of salt,
Yeah. Middle Eastern they do a lot of salt, and that's no good.
of course, of course. So
And
cut
that's
down on the
why,
salt.
if I might say so, our ladies they get big because they eat a lot of salt.
You're gonna get yourself in trouble.
You can cut that.
No, we'll keep that just for him. So there we have it.
This is the finished dish. That's the Zaalouk. As we said earlier, and you can eat it hot or cold. And before you serve it, you add a little bit of olive oil again.
Sure.
Just really makes it nice.
And with Middle Eastern food, it's always how we present our food.
That's how we present our food. Most of the housewives back home, they try to make a dish looks nice, to impress their neighbors, to impress their friends. And that's what we do.
And the dishes are a very big part of our culture.
It is, it is, it is. The food is a big part of our culture. Our food is part of our culture. We like to eat.
We eat with our
We
eyes.
enjoy our food.
No, of course, because we eat with our eyes. It's a taste, feel, smell.
Flavor, everything.
Of course,
everything,
of course.
Everything. I mean, when you go in the streets of Morocco or Tunisia or Lebanon or Egypt or anywhere, you can smell the food in the street.
Want to try this recipe at home? Then simply find the following ingredients: 2 aubergines, 1 bowl of black olives, 3 fresh tomatoes, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, some salt, pepper, ground cumin and some garlic cloves.
All right, this is my favourite part of the show where I get to taste these amazing foods. So what do I eat with?
Some bread. This is homemade bread. This is olive bread.
Okay, here it goes. Here you go, guys. That's beautiful. That's really, really tasty.
It is nice.
The tomatoes which are used in this dish are a good source of vitamins A, C and K, which also aids protection against high blood pressure, high cholesterol and strokes. The addition of black olives to Zaalouk is a great source of iron, which helps red blood cells supply oxygen throughout the body and thus boost energy levels.
For all you guys at home, you could spice up your dinner table with this amazing dish. It tastes beautiful.
That's all from me, Ben and Kamal today. Please see our website for details about the show and a list of all our recipes and ingredients at levant.tv/hot and spicy. You can also check out our Levant TV Facebook, where you can be sure to find a link to our hot and spicy page. Bye-bye.
The ingredients that we use: fresh tomato, tomato paste, salt, pepper, ground cumin, garlic, olive oil and aubergine.